Hey guys, Burton's back again, continuing with the Mallister series. Last time we made a fairly good start to the war. We've got Simmons on our right side of the river. He's harrying some forces as we speak, waiting to join up with one of our mercenary units who are coming down to meet him. On the left side we've got our main stack, who we're actually heading down to Stilfen. So essentially we're going to have two fronts on this side of the river. Malay Bay. They're going to remain there for a little bit until our troops get down to Stilfen. We're keeping an eye on this stack here. They're actually moving over to Lord Harroway's town, which might be a very good thing for us, meaning that we can bring our troops right down the middle, take care of these and meet up with the Brackens. Last time we managed to actually go ahead and do something quite cool. Got ourselves Leslin, Holster's daughter. We kidnapped her and now we're trying to kidnap his son, Edmure. So it's only a matter of time, I think, with this. Now we can raise a few more troops, not too many at all, and that's probably going to be these guys. So we'll keep that in mind. We might wait for them to saunter on over. But without further ado, we'll jump back into things. And we'll see. Right, so these two will have met up by now. Will that get their attention? We'll bring these over as a combined force. There we go. So Simmons has, in fact, he's drawn the attention of a very big stack. We're going to immediately get these guys back up to Wickham. Let's raise these troops, get ourselves a small victory again. If we can keep these ones entertained, shall we say, then our plot might be going better than planned. Speaking of plots, we're on 82% power. We really need to get these guys talking to us so we can bring them over, hopefully. We've only got a small amount of gold in which to do so, so that might be a bit of a problem when it comes to this. Let's see what he's wanting. He's wanting 20. We can't afford it. Hopefully the next person will want slightly less. So we won that battle. And they're on the run. So how long before they get there? 17th of January. We might be in a bit of bother here. We might have to disband the troops and run. Because it was 29th of January before we get out. And we might be able to get to the Green Fork, so we'll give that a go and see if we can get out of the air in one piece. They're on the Blue Fork on the 3rd of February. I'm just really having a look at quick wins. How long did it take them to get over? So we could arrive in Stilfen and take care of them. I think we're going to go ahead and try that. Uh-oh. 4,800, they're heading to Blackrush, so it looks like they're coming to try and intercept these guys. You're coming too late though, so that's maybe a good thing for us. Let's pause things up as we have defeats in Gravesham. How have we been defeated there? Perhaps as we have no one to lead them. Duncan Grell, you can lead these guys and hopefully take that back. In the interim period, we really need to be running on this right flank. Oh, we've been caught. Okay, so we're going to lose that. It's only a small battle. Our mercenaries will be intact. Hopefully, if we can carry on just besieging places, that will keep their attention. So watch this space. In the meantime, Freylands have actually raised up another 1,200 troops behind us. We can't really focus on that right now. We don't have time. Right, and we've engaged in this battle. We should win that fairly quickly, especially with the men that we have there. Yeah, they're already running. And that's great. And then what we'll probably need to do is decide which one of these we're going to go for next. They're going to Fairmarket. Only 2,000 of them. Right, so that's that. Oh, we've had another defeat, so that's not very good. Get you guys up to Mallister Bay. Yeah, the guys in shelter and they've been destroyed. Where are they heading? They're going back to Lord Harroway's town. We can't have that, we need to keep them busy. So we'll send you down here. Essentially we need to get rid of these 2 stacks. That's the plan. Right, we've got a quick victory there, which we like. Where's the quickest place for us to go now that we've joined up? So if we go down to Fair Market, that will take us 7th of Feb. If we go there, estimates will be on the 14th of Feb. We're going to go to Fair Market first for one reason, and that's just that if we take these guys first, that gives these a chance to come and join up with these, which we don't want. So we'll take Fair Market and hopefully try and push up here. In the interim period, it looks like the Brackens are trying to do some work in Wayfarer's Rest. The Riverland army are ignoring them though. So that should be fine for us for now anyway. So, Mallister, he's come over. 20 gold, once again, cannot afford it. So it looks like our plot is going to have to do an 82%. There's not a lot we can do in regards to that. In fact, there might be something very small we can do. So he's in Stilfen. So let's send over to improve relations in Stilfen. Might not do anything at all in given the time periods, but it's worth a try at best. They've stopped their advance. And these guys are still heading back. We might have lost our opportunity there. We're going to Mallister Bay. And they're coming right up behind us now. So they're coming to Stilfen. That's quite interesting. Looks like they're trying to take us on 2 sides here. We're obviously not going to let that happen. So it's decisive. We'll leave these guys here, and that should hopefully tie them up for a day or 2. Just while we take care. They'll be in Blackrush very soon. Not soon enough though, and that's the important thing. Alright. That large army have ignored the mercenaries there, so we've got a couple of large forces that we're going to be in trouble with. So let's bring down these guys. We'll try and get a quick win over here. This is bad news for us though, because we might get sandwiched. Yeah, the Starks are on the way down. We wouldn't be able to escape north because these will slow us down enough for either these guys to take us in the rear or for those guys to hit us head on. So what we might have to do is win this battle as quick as we can. These guys are going to be really fast as well. I'm confident we can easily win these 2. It's these guys I'm worried about. So 1st of March. So they'll actually be there quicker. God, they're fast. So that's Titos. Right, okay. We're going to have to see how it plays out. We'll zoom out a little bit here. Right, they're all converging on us now. I think we're going to have to run. And maybe we'll have to run over to the Bane Fort. And we're going to be out of money very soon as well, so maybe we disband. There's a couple of questions here. I'll probably disband these guys as soon as they win this victory here, and obviously we'll have to vanish on this side of things. We'll bring you down because ideally we would want a force in the middle, which we cannot do right now. So So they've matched, guided up now, so we've got until the 2nd of March for 2,000, and then we've got 16 days to get rid of that 2,000 before the main force arrives. They'll be on the 3rd of March in Blackwood Vale. They've stopped. Are they waiting for the larger force? They're going directly for Malay Bay, so we've got 16 days. It's not fast enough. They'll be in Blackrush on the 10th. What's happening here? Where are they going? They're going back to Blackwood Vale. We might have just had the time that we need for this. Victory. Right, we've won it. Excellent. We need to have a think about what to do next, because obviously we have the Malay Bay troops coming, and we have this stack here. It depends what they're doing. We could stay here in Malay Bay and see how the fight goes. With 7,500 troops, I don't think it would go too well, because we could be fighting as close to 13,000 depending on what these guys do here. We'll win this battle here. The Brackens are still besieging the town. They're doing what little they can. We'll have a quick word with Holster, see if he wants a white peace. He does not, so we're still in a bit of trouble there. Nothing's come about with our plot as of yet. No opinions have been changed, and no one wants to join it. So the battle continues. So far we're not doing too bad. We're doing what we can in harrying them. We could, if we needed to, pull up another 600 men. That's probably going to be from, yeah, we could get up to 8,000. In fact, let's do that. We'll bring them over, get what reinforcements we can. We do have a small amount of boats, just so everyone's wondering. 8 ships is not enough to do anything. If we had a larger fleet, I would quite happily use these guys to, move troops around. I'm just having a quick scan of all my provinces. No one else can pull anyone up, that's fine. So let's play along for a little bit, see what movements these troops actually do. Because they're the 18th of March, we can't get out of here in time, even if we tried. I'll just show you. So 20th, so we're resigned to fighting in Malay Bay. We don't have much chance at all. Well, I say we don't have much chance. Of course there's a chance, because we've got the modifier, but is it the difference between 2,500? Will these 2 stacks of troops turn round and try and take me? Who knows? And it's begun. Let's see who we're up against. So Talbot, Rygar, and we've got a captain of the South Sword Infantry. How did that happen? We're against Titus Blackwood, we're against Damon Stilfen, and Walden Hedgehog. So Titus, let's have a quick look at him. He's a dutiful commander and he's an aggressive leader. That might actually play into our hands, because we do have a very defensive minded person at our centre. Damon Stilfen, he's a formidable fighter apparently. Might be best that we're not in this battle. I wouldn't want to come up against him. So we'll slow things down and we'll go straight into the battle and have a look. They've got another 1,600 men who've just joined them now, and we've gone into negative in our funds. That's a bit of a bother for us. If we lose troops now, 3,800 troops have stopped, but they're getting back up. Another 1,200 are coming on the 2nd of April. Yeah, this battle I think will be lost. We've just won a victory with our other troops down here, which is the best I can hope for. Even if we try to get up, there is no other bridge for us to get around. One way or another, I think they're going to High Heart. If we get ourselves to Medway, I don't think we'll be able to get there in time to relieve our forces in Malay Bay. That being said, let's end the battle, should we say. Oh, we've got a little problem going on. There's a known plot to vie Vary's loyalty. We're gonna ignore that. The battle rage is on. As you can see, something interesting is happening right now. We've gone into a melee phase. We've got impressive caution. And they've botched their shield on. So that's actually not working out too badly. Our defensive action in the middle is actually holding a larger force at bay. Unfortunately, Rygar's got an impressive charge, but I don't know if he's got the men to turn it. We can only hope. So the battle rages. Our sellsword, he's not doing too bad. Unfortunately, I think the numbers are going to get to us at this respect here. It's just simply not enough of us. Our reinforcements have arrived. Rygar's forces have been crushed. We're going to be turning any minute now. There's not much else that we can do here. We'll try and send these guys up as best we can to offer some form of support, but I think that's going to be far too little, far too late. The battle rage is on. They're not going to be there in time. We're going to have to think about, you know, what to do next. If we disband our troops, maybe we can put the money into convincing those two people to join our plot, and then maybe sue for white peace. Anyway, thanks for watching the episode and all the thumbs up. And as I say that, the Starks have arrived in the Twins. Not looking good.